minutes. The Philosopher's Stone, Sarah Tricker.
Hey everyone, I have a secret to share with you. The Philosopher's Stone. Wait there, what's that? There's a gale coming in. The storm is rolling in. We don't have much time. Follow me. This story of me finding the Philosopher's Stone starts in a really unlikely place. Now take you back to when my kiddies were just little and we snuggled up on the couch to watch Harry Potter's Philosopher's Stone. You know me, anything magical, I'm sucked in. My kids are of an age where the mystery, the magic of Harry Potter's world, where he doesn't fit into the Muggles world, finds out he's a wizard, and then goes to the station 9 3/4 and ends up in Hogwarts. We watch his journey as he meets his friends, and they go on this big adventure to find the Philosopher's Stone. They do find the stone, and they also find he who shall not be named. Years later, though, I was teaching in grade 12 here in Canada. Grade 12 content is ideologies. I'm teaching grade 12s about these crazy people called the alchemists. The alchemists, those around the 1300s who are trying to make gold from things like lead and urine. At this point, I hadn't connected the alchemists to Harry Potter. Next, my love of history brings me to the magic of England. Through the discovery and reading and research, I learn about the Golden Dawn, the Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, and guess who comes up in this history again as well? The alchemists. I learn more about the alchemists this time and start to piece together that it was the Philosopher's Stone that the alchemists were trying to discover. Well, you know me. Oh, the effect wasn't quite what I was expecting. You get the picture. Here, I'll bring it close so you can see. Anyway, magic. So what actually happened 1 year after I had learned more about the alchemists is I actually broke my life down into singular pieces. This is the year I discover my gift using the tarot. This is also the year that I dive deeply into my family history of mediumship in the women. This is also the year that I discover Reiki and become a Reiki master and bring in the energy healing from Japan. But it was all still pieces. It just didn't make any sense. At the end of that year, I learned to be a life coach. This was my aha moment. All of a sudden, everything began to make sense. This was the piece that brought everything back together, just like the alchemists who break it all down into the smallest parts and then build it into the big again to make it more powerful. So my business has changed. I'm now a life coach and I teach people over a year or two. Life coaches, one of my gifts is I can see into the future what people can't see. I have this massive tool bag from my teaching experience. And what I actually learned to do is tell people where they should go next in their steps. Do this, do this, do this. It was so easy. But as I moved as a life coach, I began to really discover that I didn't like doing 1 or 2 lessons. I didn't like to do 3 months of coaching with people. I didn't like to do 6 months of coaching with people. And what it ended up being was these massive year-long programs. Because, hey, if you're going to change anything in your life, it's not done in 1 or 2 sessions. It's done in a year because you have to commit and make the changes. As I was creating this speech for you today, what I discovered was something I hadn't realized before. Now, you've got to look in my life. I'm really much, this is going to surprise you, the type of person who creates their own path. So I haven't really ever had a mentor in my life which has helped me or shaped me or changed me in a specific way. So I didn't even realize that in my own path, I was actually a mentor. I wasn't a life coach because my programs changed. I guide people to where they need to go. Hang on a minute. What's that over there? I see a light. Are you ready to find the Philosopher's Stone? I can't tell you where it is. I can only guide you. We need to hurry. The gale's coming in fast now, but the light's just over there. Follow me. Toastmaster.